That's it, let's just split it in half and then it's 10.
No, we're split
Whack
shit.
it out.
Yeah. Episode 9. Episode 9, we go. As if we're almost up to 10
Yeah,
episodes.
no, bear crime.
Thanks, Gets. Oh, shit. Yo. You know what it is. You know who it is. Flip the vibe. We got Duane. I'm Nawal. Man like P stopped by again.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate. We got Australian P today. Fucking hell. Yeah, let's get into it.
Oh wait, no, we can put this in this one because the thing I want is in the previous one. But when I was gonna edit the P one,
Yeah.
I was gonna get P money where it's like it's P. I was gonna put that at the start of the episode and put that at the start.
You gotta remember now.
You're editing it, and yes.
Oh yeah, he's editing it.
Yeah, just somebody.
Yeah, I'll have to get him all
Big
the
up
tics and that. Yeah, if you need anything, I'll send you all the sound bites. That's what happens to Wayne's like, oh, I need this sound, but it's annoying. I'm like, give me a second, bro. 3 seconds later, he's got it on his phone. Oh shit. Yo, it is Flip the Vibe, episode 9. We're still here. We ain't really got anything to talk about, so some stuff's happened since we last recorded, and I'm hodgepodging the episode together based off the intro to J. Cole's Forest Hill Drive. But before we get into that, what's going on, lads? How's it going?
I'm alright. What you saying?
Shh, I got some things to tell you, D. Obviously, you both know what's going on already, but man, had a madness since I last recorded. So
It's been 2 weeks.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, literally 2
Yeah,
weeks.
about 2 weeks.
Yeah. So before I get into all my madness, yeah, I've been trying to keep up with my points of discussion. So
Notes.
How come one of us? I normally make notes. You don't make notes. No, I ain't made no notes.
Yeah, but
no,
I got
I ain't
notes,
made
yeah.
nothing.
all right. First things first. Okay, this is a good one actually.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
No. yeah. Okay, first things first. There's this TikTok basically saying, oh yeah, you got your day ones and that.
Yeah.
What about your day twos? And I thought that was kind of something I want to bring up on this podcast because obviously you guys are both like my day twos. You get me?
Yeah, didn't meet until college.
Yeah, didn't meet till college. Like I knew you back in the day, but I guess like Zeph and Robert are my day ones, isn't it? So like, yeah, that's kind of like, I was like, oh shit, I saw it was obviously just after we recorded as well. So I was like, oh, day twos, da da da. 1 second, I'll flick
Day
it.
two sounds dead, isn't it?
I know it. Your day twos. 1 second.
Stupid. I'm a firm believer in day twos. We all got day ones. We grew up out the sandbox. We done shared chicken sandwiches. We done shared a snack box. But I believe in day twos. In the day ones, you didn't get to choose those people. They were attached to you based on your environment, based on your circumstance. And usually the language of day ones is survival. Usually the conversations with your day ones is about stuff we used to do. And the silly things we did and the...
But yeah, I won't go all the way into it. But yeah, it's kind of like, oh shit, I chose you guys. And I'm on a podcast. So I thought that would be funny to fucking bring up in general. It's something I saw while I was flicking through social media.
It's the first time I've heard the term day twos.
Oh no, I've never, that's what I was saying, I never heard it, but it's literally, I come off the podcast with you, man, and I was like, oh shit, yeah.
It needs rebranding. I don't like the
Yeah, I know, it can't be day twos, innit? It's gotta be something else.
chosen one.
The chosen. I like it, the chosen ones. I think I've got some more stuff here, but you know what, I need to go into my dad, innit? Because, so I went to my dad's the other day, bro. First off, he done this tune, bro. We're gonna have to like do an episode on this tune because it's basically about my epiphany.
Yeah.
Like he didn't write it for me, but like I had an emotional reaction to it, and he's like, yeah, it weren't just for you. Like obviously, I asked my dad, oh, is that for me? It's like, it's for the world, son. But it is about the things I experienced recently. So, but while I was there, he played me that tune. He played it to my brother's daughter, my niece, and it the other day, and my niece was like, Granddad, do it again, pull up. She's like 2 in it. It's like he got his first wheel up from one of his children.
Yeah.
I was like, gas. But always it is, innit? And you know my dad's like a big Gran Turismo head, innit?
Yeah.
Plays bare Gran Turismo.
Got the wheel and everything.
Yeah, got the wheel and everything. Can you tell me why my dad? Hold on, what is the vehicle make? The vehicle make is a...
Has he bought a granddad car? Or
No, it's on Gran Turismo, yeah. Slap your man up on a Toyota Alphard. Alphard.
Show me.
1 second. Man's on Gran Turismo, bro, for using this
Yeah,
car.
but I bet his kid, bad said, they're called sleepers, isn't it? They look dead, but they're...
Bro, wait till I show you the thing.
Oh, you put like an S3 engine in the Mini or something like that.
Yeah, obviously he's learnt all the stats, bro. But My dad's on Gran Turismo driving one of these.
You can do mad things to them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So basically, he's branded it like a Michelin van, and he's like gone into online races, butting man up. He showed me all his saves, and he's like going first against serious streamers and that. He bust someone up so bad in the van, they let him join their private group and that for races and that. Yeah. And some people just kick him out straight away.
Got it in his house or in his studio?
In the yard, innit? Yeah, it's got like a full on, just pulls out the wheel and that. And
there's a geezer on TikTok, and like, I can't build shit, but he's made one to build. Man's built, he's took the whole dashboard out of the car.
Yeah.
And built the whole car, like, as a simulator in it.
Shit.
Show your dad would be all over that.
Yeah, my dad's on some next shit right now.
I think one of the first times I went round,
he was driving.
You drove and you went, go in here, does anything. Go in and be quiet. That's really quickly. Don't talk to him.
Don't talk to him.
Don't talk to him.
Next time I see your dad, I'm just gonna say, Forza's better. What are you doing?
That's like link you with the steering wheel, bro. You're gonna need another chair.
Because Forza is better. It's coming out soon.
You guys ain't got no discussion points, have you? Shall I just keep going through my ones?
My one just Russell Brand, innit?
We'll get to that in a sec. Let's leave that to the end, man. Flipping, so some idiots decided to bulldoze part of the Great Wall of China.
Seems like a bad move, but go on.
They literally bulldozed the Great Wall of China
to make
it
easier to get around. Yeah, it's bullshit anyway, because it's been rebuilt about 4 times, so it's not really...
Yeah, but still, like imagine, you just thought, my commute's a bit long, let me just smash through this, like, ancient thing, like, it's been rebuilt.
Have you not heard of HS2, bro? That's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, HS2 ain't built now, but yeah, it was like in China. I've seen the images of people look, with all due respect to the other people in the room, white. More of your colonists! So yeah, I saw that one just seemed kind of fucking funny. What is this one? This one just says language, so I don't know what that's about. Oh yeah, they talk about, I saw this like Birmingham Live thing about, the secret Birmingham gang meaning codes, words like OJ, peas and guap.
Well, someone just watched Top Boy.
I know what you're talking about. It's just how we talk, and it isn't specific to gangs, you know what I mean? Like,
anything's Birmingham, Skrilla, is that not is that an old word?
No one don't say Skrilla no more, man. Not since Triller.
Yeah.
No one says Skrilla since Triller. Nah, it's guap, peas, bro. But yeah, it's literally they're going through all these words. I'm like,
Siobhan finds it funny because you're obviously strapping it. She just finds it hilarious.
Oh, they've got this one here. Hello.
Nice feature.
It's been grinding, last week I told you I loved it. It's been grinding at him this week.
Keep on.
I had to tell him.
Thank you for the sausage roll.
No problem at all. Enjoy.
This is why we need to get rid of your shit so you can spread out more,
What's all that shit up there?
I thought you was getting rid of the
walls. Nawal's table.
I'm sure I gave up on the table.
Last week you said you wanted it.
Not last week. About a month ago.
You want it?
I don't know. I'm saying it, I don't know till I get a house. I'm moving, I don't want it, I'm moving out of my flat, let alone anything else.
Do me a cup of tea, please. I'm no boss out here.
She's gonna get the strap out, bro.
What you been telling them what you like?
So I'm definitely editing this podcast.
Tell us exactly what like. They both still work.
Just me, I'm editing this, it's all saying it.
Anyone else want a drink?
I'm alright, thanks.
Tea?
I'm alright, thank you. I still got orange juice.
Can I have a bit of Pepsi as well?
Fuck some.
Double orders, this guy.
Get that bitch working.
We thought he was in trouble then.
How'd you have your tea?
2 sugars, please.
I thought he was about to get back then. Back to the slang. Yeah, they've got a little example here about, meanwhile, the word OJ, as well as on job, refers to proactive in the drug supply or raining havoc on his enemies.
I use on job at work.
I know, man, on job, I'm literally, what you doing? Oh, man, I'm just on Starfield, on job, you get me?
Anything that's not chilling is on job, pretty much.
Exactly. Bro, I love how they fucking try and fucking, I don't know, man.
But I know I'm getting on now because that word is it Riz?
Riz. It means charisma.
Yeah,
I love it still.
It's a short version of charisma.
I like it, man.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of it either. There's two songs. If we can
Of
talk
course you
about
like it. Since you've had your epiphany, you've been trying to be young.
No, since I had my epiphany, I'm just getting back to my youth. Back to it. And plus, having youths makes you younger, brother. Anyway, trust me.
There's two songs that cover the street slang. I want to say. I suppose there's the
Slang like this.
Remtrax song. What's it called?
Oh yeah. About slang. Remchecks is about you say peas that I'm gonna try and do it.
And there's another
Remchecks got
one.
a different style.
P
The
Money
more
one.
OG one is the big L one called Eubonics,
yeah.
and he literally breaks. That's probably the best version of it. But that's obviously New York.
There's
kind
that
of-
P Money one, but
Yeah,
it just
it's-
repeats. You get me.
You get me,
Cuz. Red written.
But that's a tune still.
Chew Tiger when they were on top.
Oh, now this is the Remchecks one.
That means you're having a nap. I shed is a slack, a grind is a back, a cancer stick is a fact, a balance you flat, and a bomb is a jab and a sperm. Don't
that's
look at
a
that.
really
If you're
good
on this thing, then you're back. I can't
This
leave
is
you
what you part
alone.
one.
That's someone that's stalking. If a man seriously out for you, then you're a dead man walking. Better strap up. Serious things, man are talking. You don't wanna be like Stephen.
Not the kind of strap that gets used in this house, though, isn't it? You got exposed today.
Yeah, there's part 1 and part 2 for that. And I think I've heard that part 1.
Remchecks is hard. Casper used to date his sister back in the day.
Maybe I did that now.
Don't have to. It happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
No, I used to before I went round to Remchecks' yard back in the day when he was Remchecks must have been about 10 or 11, but it was already DJing. It's already in it. You get me? Going on sick. And then here's one other thing I found. You'll like this one day. It's about diamonds and diamond rings, isn't it? So supposedly
Lab grown diamonds.
Nah, not even just the whole buying your girlfriend a diamond proposal. It didn't exist until the jewelry company made
I
it
know
up,
about
innit?
this. Well, I know about this when me and Tom, because I decided I wanted to get married. I said to Tom, "Yo, I need to buy a ring," and I didn't know nothing about carats and clarity. I thought I could get her a fat thing for like $1,000. I looked at it. He's like, "No, that's nothing." And then I looked into all the bullshit, and it's just made up by the diamond industry.
Yeah.
And they hold them to make the price go up in it. So when the price goes down, they hold more. It's just like the stock market, basically.
Yeah,
Isn't
for
it?
now.
Yeah, they control
It's
it.
a scam.
Bullshit,
It's a
man.
scam.
But as soon as I bought that one, about 2 months later, I learned about lab-grown diamonds.
Yeah.
And I was like, I should have bought one of them. But Siobhan gives it that, you could have bought me a £20.
They all give you that.
Yeah.
Trust me. The only other thing I came across was, I can't remember how I did it. I don't know what I was looking at to get to this, but did you know that Tom Hardy has a spider named after him?
What, like a species?
Yeah.
It's called. You know that?
Venomous Tom Hardy.
That's not very creative.
Also got the Paraphagorphidie, which is a Peter, the Andrew Garfield, and there's a David Bowie as well, spider. And then I went into this rabbit hole of spiders named after celebrities. There's fucking tons of them.
So who's in control of naming the spiders?
Whoever discovers the spider.
Yeah, if you
species?
discover something, you can name it.
So I'm pretty sure every Spider-Man's got one named after them at this point.
Probably.
Yeah, it's mad. I just thought it was kind of cool or funny anyway. But yeah. So that's all my discussion-y points. What's just going on in general? I know what's going on with me.
So Starfield came out,
Yeah, man.
and it's probably the first Bethesda game that I've got into.
You actually liking it then?
Something's sort of annoying, isn't it? But you just gotta get past it.
I guess you're not used to being over encumbered in the game and
do what
shit.
you want in it, and it's sometimes it's just how I want to do in it, but
Oh, what? It's too open, is it? Is it the way? You don't know what to do. There's too much
you
choice.
got this round.
Round 2, fight!
But it's alright in that. I just hate the being encumbered shit. Man.
Yeah, it's long,
It
innit?
does amazing.
Don't you just head up, give off half your shit to the person you're traveling
Yeah, and
with?
I've just learned how to dash everything.
Oh, yeah.
Not in my storage on my ship, just dash it on the floor. on my ship,
Yeah. Oh no, I've been trying to use my ship storage and my people storage a bit.
My ship's full in it, but then it's all on the floor and that.
But you're not building anything.
Nah, I can't.
Shit, you know what happened to me then? So Starfield, quickly. I was telling Paul this in the car. So have you ever jacked anyone's ship?
No, I saw people do it on YouTube, but I'm trying to
I was doing a survey on a planet and I just saw a ship. But this was this is my first day on the game and so I've had a little wander over. These men start shooting. Obviously, I laid them out like a man does. You get me? Put them down. Put them down, man. I ain't seen Top Boy, but I'm sullying it. You get me? Flipping got on the ship.
Sonny used to rap. Oh,
Don't get me
that's pissing me
started.
off online, that is.
Don't get me started.
Used to as well.
Yeah.
know,
Used to rap, you know, like he
Man released
album last
one
year.
of the best albums a couple of years ago.
Yeah. Flipping so yeah, I laid up everyone out on the ship, and then it suddenly goes, your ship's been returned to the fleet. You've got to fly this ship now. You can pick your ship from any planet in it, but you know you get scanned on major planets.
Yeah.
Bro, the ship was full of contraband, like full of contraband.
Apparently you can, if you do some sort of skill, you can
Yeah, you
hide
can
the
get away.
contraband in it.
I need to find that skill
Yeah.
for that. But basically, so it's like I got scanned, tried to blow chase, got caught, and then it forced me into a storyline as a snitch in it. Like I had to go and like be embedded in the Crimson fucking whatever they're called. Nah, like I just remember my first day on the game and it was forcing me to be a snitch. You get me? I weren't on it. I started the whole thing again. But that was kind of weird and funny. But yeah, Starfield's been taking over my life.
Have you had any mad glitches?
Nah, I was gun-butting someone through a heavily locked door, an advanced lock, and I couldn't undo it, and then he like shot me or he gun-butted me, and so I just gun-butted him, and I just got the experience for it, but I couldn't loot his body.
I had one where like someone was shooting at me, but you know, like when the audio just don't stop and it's louder, and then obviously when you talk to them, they always face a random direction. Innit?
Yeah. Do you know what my first glitch was? Do you know when you first meet Constellation?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know when you first meet and she goes to show you upstairs and that, show you the rooms. I tried to do that, but she literally like someone spoke to her, Sarah spoke to her, and then like she didn't show me anywhere. So like I had to go and explore the whole place myself. That was a bit mad.
And then I had one where I was fighting these two geezers, and somehow they went into a locked room, and I had to pick the lock, but it was like some master lock in it.
Yeah, you picked it though. Let you pick it.
No, they didn't let me, and they couldn't finish the mission.
Oh, man, you're doing some crazy missions. You are.
Thanks.
Oh, happy anniversary! It's the first time I've seen you since.
Oh yeah.
It's a birthday.
And all commiserations. When?
My birthday tomorrow.
Ooh, what do you want?
Tomorrow.
You got a sausage roll, but what do you want?
I had everything I need off you, Nawal.
Hey. I got everything I needed from you, man. That strap-on joke's gonna
It's going to run for a while.
It's gonna run for a little bit still. For anyone that's listening, in case we don't edit this out, that's the voice of Dwayne's beautiful wife, Siobhan. She is our support. I say as because we got this whole codependent JD and Turk thing going on. She keeps it real for us. She keeps us normal.
She's still don't listen. Do I listen on the way?
She's gonna listen now. She's on. Oh, we're gonna listen to this one. Episode 3.
Now I know you're on like episode 9 now, isn't it?
How do you know that? I didn't know that.
We don't even know what episode we're on.
Well, if you released the one that you was meant to release last week, like this dickhead wouldn't edit.
What was it always my fault?
You're always the one with the editing abilities.
I'm taking
Get
his laptop.
He's taking the.
See, this is why people can't listen to you, because you're too unreliable.
Yeah, Dwayne, get it together.
Yeah?
Frank, get out.
Go on, Frank. Off you go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
See you in a bit.
In a bit. Let's look at me now.
Paulie, what's
Yeah.
going on with you for the last 2 weeks, bro? Any news, anything, any funny stories, anecdotes?
Ain't played Starfield yet, but I will let it absorb my life at some point. But big Bethesda fan of the Fallout series, not massively like Skyrim and Elder Scrolls and all that, but I imagine it's going to be full of glitches.
Yeah.
They always are when they first come out. The amount of times I played Fallout and got stuck on a rock.
Yeah.
It's just like, this makes no sense, why can't I get out? But so we'll get into that. Finished Top Boy.
I never started.
That boy.
Not overly popular probably, but I've started, obviously the Rugby World Cup started, so I've been pretty much focused on that.
Sport. It's 2 types of shootings for you, basically.
Yeah, the brand is 2 types of sport I like, is rugby and any combat sport.
Yeah.
That is literally it.
Yeah. Oh, you had your grading as well?
I have my grading,
So-
a purple belt.
Go on.
So,
What are the girls got now then?
purple as well.
Jeez.
How does that go?
It was like that last weekend
Yeah.
where it was really, really hot. So it's really
Oh yeah,
hot.
the pictures, all your hair is sticking to your faces.
What do you do?
I was soaked.
Jiu-jitsu.
No, it's let me scroll that. Kickboxing, straight up
kickboxing.
traditional kickboxing. I do like to do
That old
a bit of jiu-jitsu as well, but on the side, so that's
He
ungraded.
does that old school John Claude shit.
Pretty much, yeah. So yeah, just been training, gym,
So you
watching rugby.
roll a scaffolding pole and you
Yeah, we did play around with that once and it's possibly intensely painful shit.
I saw it on that film, tried it with a broom in my house, it fucking kills.
Yeah, just blitz on. It's like, yeah, the way it's pretending it hurts.
You're meant to tap it all the way down, like give it a tap, and then roll it up and down, and the roll is just intense level of pain. It does eventually kill you. This is, you know when you see people snap their legs in UFC and shit like that?
Yeah.
It's because you've killed all your nerve endings and you don't really feel the pain of it, so
You need to
snap
throw like
before it hurts.
you need to throw like a YouTube video on TikTok or something like that to show what the hell you guys are talking. It sounds horrible.
You've never seen it in kickboxer?
When they go for like a low kick to the leg, they put the shin up to check it.
Yeah.
Basically
But
splits it half and the other
in the
person.
film, when it Jean-Claude Van Damme was like,
I can't remember. I remember the splits and I remember Bolo.
and then he'd be like kicking the shit out of that tree, innit?
Yeah. That was on TV.
I remember the
actually.
tree. I remember the tree. I just remember the tree, the Bolo, and the splits. I'm thinking Game of
Nah,
Death.
the splits was in Bloodsport.
That's it. I'm thinking about Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Was Bloodsport's with Bolo in it?
Both of them got Bolo in.
Nah, I think it's just Bloodsport's
Yeah,
got
Bloodsport.
Bolo.
I'm just thinking about Bloodsport.
Me and my brother, that was our favourite film when we were
That's it.
kids, innit?
Yeah.
Where that monkey is doing all the madness, and then they just fucking picks him up and crushes
Dashes
him.
in. But yeah, so getting into like the whoa, that is my life. Now, any of them whoa. So literally, I think we must have finished doing the podcast, went back to my girl's house, went to work on Monday, went to work on Tuesday, come back, my landlord's put my rental by £100 on some, not on some dumb shit, but it is what it is, isn't it?
Everyone is coming, innit?
Yeah, exactly.
Mortgage shit. And
So obviously I'm like, oh damn, I barely got any money. I'm just not going to be able to save. My savings going to be reduced from whatever it is down by £100. And my girl's like, oh, it'd be good if you could just sleep here and just stop at mine. I'm like, yeah, but you ain't got room for the ute. And I was like, do you know what, actually, yeah, fuck, I'm looking for a house. Like, my girl wants me to live with her. So just made the decision to let go of my flat and move in with my girl and just have my daughter in my mum's yard, because my mum's moved house from where she used to when we was in Erdington. She's got space and that, so I was like, fuck it, and she's down, everyone's down. So I was like, yeah, let's do it, innit? So man's giving up my flat, I'm moving in with a female. Hopefully it goes better than that, actually. That's gonna be an edit. That's gonna be an edit. Nah, looking forward to it. I've already started moving some of my stuff over, so it's kind of cool. My comics are gone, so it's happening, you get me? But I'm just like, so I'm basically like half moving out. In the day, like if I'm not, I'm working from home, packing and that. And then flipping after work, I'm packing and playing Starfield. But I was at my girl's the other day, innit? Because like I say, not to get into it, innit? But like, obviously, man's 36, and after all my bills and that kind of shit, I'm only seeing like, and savings, I'm seeing about £200. So I went to the wake. I went to a wake the other day, and this is a weird one as well. Both of my parents were at an event. My parents have been split up since I was 2, innit? So it's not often that they're both in the same. I mean, they're cool with each other. I've seen my dad at my mum's house my mum at my dad's house a million times, innit? I used to like, when I was living with my ex, I used to like go to see my dad with the ute, and my mum's already there. I'd see her car parked up, like, oh shit, mum's here. So it's not weird seeing them together, but seeing them outside of their houses together was weird. So, but I brought a couple of drinks in it. Like I brought both my parents around the drinks, which I don't think I've ever done in my life, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
Because they're never out together, innit? But then, like I'm saying, like the age I am, bro, the budget I'm working with, it's like I'm doing that and it's just fucking up my budgets and that, innit? I'm spending more time stressing over my finances than I am enjoying my independence, innit? So I wanted to move out. Never lived alone before I moved out after the epiphany. It will be 2 years to the day that I'm moving out. I'm like, shit, I've done it, you get me, let me just relax, innit? But I was at my girl's, I made this decision and I'm still kind of thinking about it, innit? And I don't know what it was. She went upstairs innit, to have a shower. I just heard Beyonce playing and I was like, yo, what are you doing using Beyonce to hide your shit sounds? She's like, no, I was in the shower. And I was like, you don't play music in the shower. She's like, I felt like it. I'm gonna go play my music in the shower. You know, you're just petty and that.
I always play my music in the shower.
I don't do it at her house.
I bought a speaker just for the show.
I don't do it at her house because she don't do it in it. But like in my yard, like the way my toilet is in it, if I like just put my phone by the toilet, it goes up against the wall. It's like a big speaker in it. So like it's sick. But I put on J. Cole because I don't really listen to albums in it. I put on Forest Hill Drive, and it was the intro in it. Do you wanna be happy? Do you wanna? And like I just started, obviously, to flip the vibes about applying what you're listening to your life, to your situation in it. And I just thought about the decision I made in it, and the intro, the J. Cole intro, and kind of just, I don't know, the way it makes me feel, like obviously about being happy, being free, just like, I don't know, taking control of shit, you get me? And I just thought, yeah, if we're not gonna do Chanel, this is a good little interim episode, like the J. Cole intro, or just intros in general. So like we were talking, me and P were saying on the way in the car when we was first doing the podcast, P sent me a Black Sabbath intro. Literally when I was first telling you about the idea for the podcast, and you were like,
Black Sabbath from the album Black Sabbath. The song's called Black Sabbath.
me and Dwayne was talking about this on one of the episodes. I can't remember what it was called though. Black Sabbath, yeah. But like, long story short, the tune was just, it was his accent was mad bromy. And what he was talking about, just like how the streets are disgusting and all that, and it's just pain and all that kind of stuff.
It's just a very ominous intro, especially for the time when all the music was super happy.
Yeah.
It just came along and went, no, this is the darkness.
It is a darkness.
It literally starts with a thunderstorm, rain, a church bell.
And then come 2000, the darkness means something else, innit?
Yeah, trust
I
me.
believe in a... Was that him? I believe in a thing called love. That was a tune,
Yeah,
that was. But yeah, so I thought, number one, the J. Cole intro for a minute, like, obviously, we've all listened to Forest Hill Drive. Like, as intros go, like, that was refreshing as fuck, innit? Like, to start an album, the guy's like, do you want to be happy? Do you want to be free? Free from pain, free from... All of that, you get me? I was like, I don't know, it's always been something that I listen to. And I'm like, it puts me in a good mind state of like, I don't know, positivity, you get me? Don't know, what do you guys feel anything when you hear that shit? Or is it just like, yo, Dwayne just wants to get to Wet Dreams?
That's my least favourite tune on that album.
Oh, I love Wet Dreams, man. That's the realest tune of anyone's life.
Trust me. Intro wise.
Just the Forest Hill Drive intro, yeah.
I'll be honest, brother, you should skip it.
You just skip
You
it.
usually just skip it.
Both of you!
Let me tell you what,
once you
let
heard
me just
it
quickly
once-
pull up the track list for it.
Nah,
I'm
man.
pretty sure I just skipped that and jumped straight into...
Yeah.
It might be straight into Wet Dreams, to be honest with you.
Nah, I have to hear that intro if I'm listening to the album.
Can you just send
I
me that
literally-
album and listen to that?
Huh? Nah, I don't, but when I do listen to... Because think about it, last time I listened to Forest Hill Drive was, I said that time when I come back to my mum's yard and I was just like in the garden for ages sipping beers. Flipping. But yeah, I have to I sit there and Stevie Wonder to that intro. Do you wanna be...
Yeah, terrible fact for you, I actually always skip intro and January 29th.
January 28th as well!
I like it, but if I'm going to listen to it as a full thing, I usually just jump straight into Wet Dreams, go Adolescence, Tale 2 Cities, Fire Squad, blah 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 blah.
Nah, man. Yo, you
And then
guys...
we usually jump before Note to Self as well.
You guys... What?
It depends what. If I'm listening to it to be introspective, then yeah, sure. But if I'm listening to it in the whip, I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna jump through these songs, and then I want to jump onto some more hype.
Nah, man. I have to listen to Note to Self all the way through. Because you know what as well?
Nah. Is that where you just...
Yeah.
Nah,
See,
fuck
this is
that.
what, Because as he's saying it right, it's like, at the day, it gets to a certain point, it's like, and if you got this far, I really fuck with you. J. Cole don't fuck with you too, J. Cole fucks with me. J. Cole fucks with me, bro. They don't fuck with you, skippers.
We listen to it. But not every time. I don't need to be reminded.
I listen to it every single time, man. I don't know. Man, I'm sentimental anyway, innit? That's probably why it's just my sentimental side, my JD side, innit?
I think we all have our thing as well, because if I'm listening to Pimp a Butterfly,
Yeah.
I'm going to listen to the
have to-
fake Tupac interview at the end,
Yeah.
because I feel like it needs the
I
whole...
don't skip anything on Pimple Butterfly.
Yeah.
If I can't listen to the whole album, I don't listen to one track from it.
I get it, though. It's more of a concept, innit? Like, it runs together.
And I said to you on the way here as well, Good Kid, Mad City, because it starts with the prayer, it ends with the prayer.
Yeah. And I was saying, what is it?
OD. Was it OD?
Nah, I got it wrong. It was Section 80.
Section 80.
I thought you were ethnicity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so let's just... Okay,
That's all the
so
way through.
this is just good. For now, right, we've got we're making it a short one. We won't give the time. We're kind of halfway, yeah?
We don't actually know, because I don't actually need to be edited
But let's just talk freeform intros and it. So,
My favourite intro of all time has got no words.
what intro is it?
Common B.
Common D.
B.
Common B.
Yeah.
The common bitch. As in common.
Yeah, common.
Okay. What the thing's called B.
The album's called B, and I
Let's have a
think
quick
the
listen to
intro
this.
is either called B or intro, but it's just... I just love it. I've played it to you before.
Yeah. Do you know what? Can we just say, yeah? Like, there's a lot of people who rap and there's a lot of people who act in it, but Common did both really
I
well.
was thinking about this earlier, because I was listening to, before you came, just a random playlist, and Charlie Camila came on, and he said, why so many gotta act? I don't know, but I'm the best one. And I thought, No, you ain't the best one.
Yeah.
And now I reckon you can put Kano up in that. I know he's only done one thing good, and I love Little Cynthia. Don't get me wrong, but she cannot act for shit, man, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Which one's Little Sim? Which one?
Cindy, Deshane's girlfriend.
Deshane's girl.
Yeah, I'm kind of inclined to agree with that.
No,
Like,
I preferred Nola in it than Little Sims, I gotta say.
She made probably
Everyone's raving about her in
the
school.
best album, like 2 years ago. That album was amazing, but her acting, it's just like, and I know I'm monotone, but I'm not a fucking actor. She's so monotone.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah.
Common B.
I just think it's amazing.
But you don't listen to flipping
Wait
thing.
there, don't be listening to my intro. Listen to this. Actually, there is words to this, you know.
Is there?
I just remember.
Idiot.
They get anyone in a good mood this one.
As soon as you put it on, all three of us just like nod their heads at the same time.
I like it.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
a
it.
sick intro.
Put a down on it. It's produced by Kanye West.
But you're honestly, man, you got. I don't understand you, man. So that's an intro to you, but
No, because you think you're like sentimental, but you like you have to be told in it. But like to me, like that means it just brings up like feelings.
Yeah, you said it's got words in it anyway, so you're getting told
Yeah,
to.
but you skip the
yours
words.
is more subliminal. You skip the words. Come on, you hear that?
Nah, you just skip. I don't think there is that. I think he's just says.
Yo, someone called judicial on this guy, man. Someone called judicial.
He's got a point. Mine would be, it's purely because it's a little numbers thing for me. It's a record by Ill Bill called The Hour of Reprisal. Right, it's got hour in the title. The record is exactly 59 minutes, 59 seconds long.
Yeah.
Sounds like the intro starts like this. I'm going to cut it. Might have to do some shit with editing with this video. Also,
Imagine you were given 1 hour, exactly 60 minutes and 0 seconds to put your entire life and the world around you in total perspective. What would you say? What would it sound like?
and then it drops into the tunes.
That's alright.
Very
Like,
short, simple.
I think that's a sick one for because if it's the concept is that the album's an hour, you get me.
Yeah.
Like it's a nice intro to just kind of state it. Like
If you like them sort of country, that
Yeah,
Blonde album, innit? It's like halfway through, the whole album changes, innit? And it's literally
Brunette.
there's a beat
sorry.
there's a beat change exactly halfway through, and then the first album's like light and the second album's dark,
I
and
like
it's
that.
all mad, isn't it?
I like contrast within music like that.
Yeah.
Same, yeah.
It's like, is it the Compton album? Most of the beats on that
Yeah,
change halfway through. And
How come no one knows that Compton album as well? Like that's a sick
Because
album.
it's Dr. Dre's fault, innit? He was like, because I was doing the same for 10 years, detox, and I was waiting for detox, and I swear there was a tune where the game was like, look out for detox, and I was like, detox is coming, everyone, and then he's like,
it never
5
appeared.
years later, it's like, oh no, detox is coming, but I'm just randomly going to drop
dropping this
this
album, yeah.
Compton album.
But
but
Compton
it
was
sick.
hard.
That intro is sick, innit?
How's it start again?
It's not the intro, but it's the way it's just like doing it, and it just like.
I think so. 1 second. I'm sure it's not on Finger though.
And that's when I first discovered Anderson .Paak, that singer.
I also
And
discovered him through
he's
that as well.
parties.
He's sick.
Let's see the intro.
Oh no.
That's on Dead. That's not the game.
I was on about the first. Is it the first tune? Oh no, I don't know what I'm thinking.
This is a tune though.
Yeah.
I know it's probably ghostwritten, but Dre's got some of the best bars I've ever heard about flipping.
Probably ghostwritten. It is ghostwritten.
Yeah, I know. But
You
what
seen
is
that video of
Well, production's-
Jay-Z when they did the Super Bowl, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem.
Yeah.
Jay-Z was in the crowd because he forgot about Dre in it.
Yeah.
And he was rapping every word in the crowd. And that.
His skill lies in his production, not his
Yeah.
writing ability.
And there's this one bar that's just always stuck in me from that album. It's imagine sitting over Picasso's shoulder and telling him about his brush strokes. Those opinions, I don't trust those. That's a lie still.
That's a lie.
Man, look at
That's the one.
what the colours couldn't even pick the picture.
It's deep water. Isn't it?
Yeah, deep water. Intro wise, okay, so we was arguing about this before, but I feel like they're not like the best intros in the world, but the Drake intros changed the game a little bit, I think.
Wait there, I've got one more intro, and I did a little inspiration for our podcast.
Got it.
This intro is just pure nostalgia. It's got like the PlayStation start up in it and that. I think it's right along there.
Oh no, was this in it on the way home the other day still?
What, Frank Ocean or Al?
Yeah, Frank Ocean.
Would you like him now?
I like
Oh no, you were showing me on the way
Yeah, I
back
was
from
showing
here.
you,
That's what it was.
yeah.
'Cause I hadn't
The
really
Chanel
listened to it.
one.
Here's one, Paul. I'll give you an intro that you'll remember from coming round to my yard. Thank you, boy.
Yeah, well, no, so.
The hot-
I'm trying to think of some of my favourite ones. I'm also trying to think of ones that aren't metal as well.
Do you know what? We'll go on to because obviously we're going to have to address Eminem for a little bit because the Eminem intros when we were kids are just mad.
Oh, the public service announcement ones.
Yeah, public
And then
service.
taking it across to D12
Yeah,
as well.
and his skits and that. But this is what I was going to do. This is-
So like Christmas?
Daddy, what's it gonna be like in the year 2000?
Busta Rhymes Extinction Level
I
event.
hope it'll be all peaches and cream, but I'm afraid the end time is near. The cataclysmic apocalypse referred to in the scriptures of every holy book known to mankind. It will be an era fraught with boundless greed and corruption, where global monetary systems disintegrate.
Sorry, I'm going to stop listening to that because that's a bit too close to the truth. Could the pounds dipping. But yeah, Busta Rhymes Extinction Level event, like that was like, I thought that was a sick intro there, just like, obviously the album's called Extinction Level Event. Little like, Daddy, what's the future going to be like? I hope it's going to be nice, but really it's going to be fucked up for you. That's just deep and it's proper real. But yeah, I think Drake's, okay, my favourite intros from Drake's are obviously Tuscan Leather and what's the one off the flipping, that other album? Poetic something. I want to say Poetic Justice, but that's not it.
That's from Mad Kid Good Son.
Hooray.
Oh, I might be completely wrong. I'm just looking up. The tune is called Champagne Poetry
What's that? What album's that from? Probably.
from a Certified Lover Boy.
Well, I ain't never listened to any of that album.
This intro is reminiscent of Tuscan Leather. That's what I'd say.
But you got this guest off TikTok. I've heard this on
Nah, man, I love this. I've been hot since the birth of my daughter.
Remain unfazed, trust worse has been done. Man, fuck evaluation, show me personal funds. It's the pretty boys versus
You need to listen to it,
the
babe.
petty boys.
I'm telling you.
That's typical.
I'm just going to put this on record for the world to hear.
That's
I don't like
typical.
Drake.
I don't like Drake either.
You liar. You liar.
Oh, you're just bringing him to the table.
Listen, yeah. Game recognised game. I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't like him. I don't like what he stands for. I don't like how industry is. I don't like how he's always posing with little girls.
But you're always
his-
banging me.
But
you're banging me.
his track slap, and he's not in the news for beating up women or
Yes.
sexual assault yet.
Yes.
I was ending it with a yet. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, Drizzy's like,
If you think that, you might as well listen to R. Kelly move because he's got some bangers.
when R. Kelly was Drake, I was listening to R. Kelly. When Trey Songz was Drake, I was listening to Trey Songz, and it don't hate me because I'm on trend. Well, Drake ain't on trend anymore. He's kind of old, but you know what I'm saying.
I reckon he's still top, isn't he?
But even in that flipping
For the normies.
even in is it Tuscan Leather? Oh no, it's not even Tuscan Leather. It's one of the songs on that Nothing Was the Same. It's like, some girl said you never go on big as Trey Songz. Boy, was you wrong?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. I was just negative energy for me to feed on or something like that.
I think that was the last album I listened to. That what was it called? Nothing Is the Same.
Yeah, that's the last album I could listen to of Drake's all the way through. But like I say,
You love that one with Controller on it, innit?
yeah,
Views from the
Views.
Six. I hate. That was the first one I hated.
Nah, Views is okay. It weren't as good, but Views is okay.
What one had that? Call Me on My Cell Phone, was that Views?
Call
Bro,
me
that
on
was
my cell
shit.
phone. I don't know what Hotline Bling was on. Hotline Bling was terrible. Don't get me wrong, I'll put it on now and I dance around the yard like
The Eastern European parody is better than the one that you
In
showed
your
me.
panties.
oh yeah, the Eastern European. You
You
can
call
call
me
me on
what?
my brick phone. Every time you need cheap labour. Or whatever the fuck it is he says, man, it goes in.
Nah, I can't be dealing with Drake.
No. You're gonna honestly give Champagne Poetry a try one day. I beg you. Just for me, bro. It's for the vibe. Give it a try.
You know how much I dislike Drake because he wouldn't even try. So
There's no point talking to Paul about it. Well, actually, you say that like you've listened to some Drake songs now.
Do you want me to give you the intro that I like? Like this is one from the record. It's Vinnie Pass. It's called As Above So Below. So obviously that brings a satanic thing into it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But it's just.
Warning signs of satanic behavior may be apparent, such as a sudden, bitterly antagonistic attitude towards family and religion, a drastic decline in academic performance, a reclusive behavior pattern, and listening exclusively to heavy metal rock music, almost to the point of addiction. When one or more of these
You're kind of hitting all these triggers.
This goes back to the Black Sabbath thing, though, right?
Yeah.
The influence that Black Sabbath had goes all the way over to hip hop.
100%.
It goes all different directions.
I was gonna say that's because as well, hip hop was just about power to the people against the system and all that kind of thing, and I just.
The intro should set the tone for the record as
It
well.
sounds
So
like something Run the Jaws would sample in it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's that darker side of things, and that's the intro should set you up for what the rest of the record's going to be like, innit?
Yeah, I get it. No, I like it. But yeah, I don't know, I'm not going to keep banging on about Drake, but Drake intro.
Well,
Yeah.
you love it.
You can tell everybody about your Drake tattoo.
You will certify another boy.
Nah, you know what it is, isn't it? I don't know, I think there's, like I say, I'm a person, I'll just latch onto something and I'll make it about me, I'm not selfish, innit? So like, when I listen to like Champagne Poetry, and like it says, the line where it goes, it's
Well,
a line where
just the title of Champagne Poetry.
I like
Don't
it,
you think
man.
that's cringy?
Nah, not really. This is what I'm saying. Number one, right? Yeah, like as someone who used to write lyrics, like poetry is something that's always been close to what I do. And who don't mind a bit of champagne?
Well, I hate champagne.
Well, funnily enough, going back to the Rugby World Cup, if you play really, really like exciting, really nice to watch rugby, they call it champagne rugby. So I think it's just when you say champagne, it's fancy.
But Drake can't write champagne lyrics.
No, you were the one that told me this. He said that, what is it? Is it every 2 bars it just doesn't, you completely change your subject to some shit like that?
Yeah.
And
If you listen to any Drake song, every 2 bars or every 4 bars, it just completely
And
change subject.
everyone's forgot that Quentin, whatever his name was his ghostwriter for years, isn't it?
Well, this is I don't forget, like, I don't listen to Drake's music and think that he writes it, like, started from the bottom, now we're here. No, you didn't. It was on TV when you were 10 years old. You didn't start from no bottom. What are you talking about? I know your mum had a mansion.
Don't just work
Oh, now you like Drake, yeah. Now you like Drake. So, like, obviously, there's bare shit that Drake talks about. It's just like bullshit. But this is what, and I used to hate Drake, and it was T kind of put me onto Drake. Is like, just stop being you, innit? Drake is the epitome of style over substance.
Yeah, that's
you said
what
that
I
before,
hate.
mate.
innit?
Yeah, and it's but it's like it's true. It's the same as like well, no, it's not. But like even like some boxers, you get me. Their style over substance, you know what I mean? Or like, whereas you look at someone was talking about Prince Nazim the other day. Prince Nazim is style and substance.
Yeah, he's
Drake is all the jumping around that Prince Nazim does. Kendrick is all the boxing that he does.
Yeah,
you get me? So like, and we both enjoy both parts of Prince Nazim. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Have you seen that video of Princess Thing going around at the minute?
Nah,
It's
don't.
somebody asking, I'm not going to pull it up, it's just very simply asking him. Just like, oh, do you ever like think that your son's going to be as good as me? He's just like, what are you on about? No one's ever going to be as good as me.
Yeah.
It's just like, my man backed himself.
Yeah, well, Floyd.
To the fullest.
Yeah, Mayweather was talking about him over there on TikTok, just saying like the most underrated boxer in the world. His showmanship, his boxing.
I think you might say the most underrated UK boxer.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
them
Sorry.
innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, my man came out on a carpet. That's a move, bro.
Oh shit! You hear about the US as well? So a team in the USA won the NBA, and the whole of the US is like, oh yeah, they're now the best players in the world.
But they do this all the time. They do this with NFL. It's the World Super Bowl or whatever, and it's just their own team.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, this debate was going on.
Is it baseball that's the World Series?
Yeah, but that's
it's only the Americans that play in it. It's
The
just
NBA is a National Basketball Association. So a lot of people come out, a lot of people are getting heat throwing back and forth. No, well, the NBA is the best league, and if they've won the best league, they're the best winners. So then the USA went to the Olympics or whatever it was, some actual world championship, and got knocked out by, it wasn't Azerbaijan, but they got knocked out by some nobody team. Fucking love it, man. Actually love it. But yeah, style over substance, Drizzy. I like Drake for what, like, Drake's the epitome of like ego music, and sometimes, and not to go deep into it and like play my whole like I don't know, I was in like a whatever kind of bad situation card, but I could do with some ego music. My ego, like I don't know, I feel like I went through some form of ego death where I put a lot of myself down, and listening to Drake really built me back up. I'm not gonna lie.
Most people need acid for ego death.
Huh?
Most people need acid for ego death.
Well, Drake's is just as trippy. If you try and connect Drake's verse to his chorus, it's just as trippy as acid. I'm telling you, it's impossible. Do you know the best intro in the world right now, though? Oh my God! Hold on. You man are not ready for this.
Probably not.
It's gonna be fucking Soldier Boy at this rate.
I'm doing this classic thing today as well because they're thinking of intros, and if I could sit down like for a couple of days and think about it,
if you told me yesterday, I could have written something.
Yeah,
but trying to just run through my phone now quickly, especially because I'm an old man with Spotify, so I've got playlists of all the tunes I like.
Hold on, okay. Best intro I've heard of all of this year. You know what it is, people. You know where we at. What's the podcast called? Shit the vibe.
We made this in 5 minutes.
I know, it's like a 5-minute sample beat that slaps like my mom did when I was 4, you get me? It's hard. Oh gosh, but now like I say, it wasn't even like a big intro episode. I'm just saying like, it made me the whole the Forest Hill fucking thing that you man don't even listen to.
Nah, I mean listen to it, bro, but like if you're in the car, why are you gonna listen to that?
Yeah, you put the album on. Well, I wasn't in the car, I was in the shower. But I'll put the album on, and yeah, you start from there. Like that's how you start. I'm driving, J. Cole just starts relaxing. I'm like, alright, I got this whole album. I gotta turn into this person that can like listen to J. Cole and fucking still drive and not kill myself, or you know what I mean? Like decide that driving is like too constrictive and I need to be free. Because J. Cole's that kind of person, you get me? And yeah, man, every time I put it on, I actually feel better, man. Seriously, try it. Next time you're having a shit day, jump in your car and start it from that part. And it's like, it's just asking you like, when I was thinking about everything that was actually on my head at the time, I was like, I do want to be free from these thoughts. You get me? Like me deciding to think about this stuff and still worrying about a decision I've made is like making me feel shitty, innit? So like, yeah, I kind of like, yeah, help, man. Don't make me feel embarrassed.
The while going out for milk and never coming.
I'm gonna go with, if I never need to like set myself out of a bad mood, by Kendrick.
Yeah, but not the album version.
Not the album
the
version.
single
The other
version.
one. Yeah.
Do you know what? I was in the car with my mum. I took mum to go see a car the other day. She's just there because mum loves Mary J. Blige, innit? She just started going, I'm so high. And I just started like looking at her. She's there singing. I just started joining. She's looking at me like, how do you know this song? I was like, Mum, it's Kendrick Lamar, innit? We were just in the car driving, singing it. I'm sure I put it on or something like that.
Depends what mood I'm in. Love Yours gets you out of a bad mood.
Yeah.
But depends on what you hate yourself for on that day.
That's a good point, yeah.
I've got, to get me out of bed, I've got really weird tunes, like, you know what I'm like, I got really, like, there's this song from an anime called Cannon Busters, and I just love it. I'll give you a little snippet. I actually love it, and, like, it's just upbeat and that, and proper funky, and 1 second.
I think if you can find your outlet via music, then you're in a really fucking good spot, so it stops you from taking it out on anybody else as well.
Yeah,
especially having a proper shit day all week.
I ain't put a hole in the wall for a while.
Only because you went just secure it and pull it back in.
Shut up, man.
Have I got some doors that you can punch through?
That's solid as well.
The tunes, don't get me wrong.
Who is that?
I don't know. It's Marty Grimes and JR and Bradley something. But the tune's kind of dead until the woman starts singing. Hold on. Wait for the drop now. She just comes in, it's kind of bad, it's still. I'll bop my head to it.
It's a toe tapper. I'll give you that.
Hey! Yeah, in the background. I don't know what it is about that tune, but it uplifts me a little bit. It's literally in my playlist with like next to fucking Gets and shit.
Leah would probably be able to start with this. I would just say the name of the podcast. And everything. My wife would be able to fucking
My wife.
No way!
I find saying my wife weird. I find it weird all the time.
My wife. Yeah, because I usually just refer to her by name.
I know, yeah.
Most people know her, innit? But because she's obviously her in-depth musical knowledge, she'll probably tell you exactly why that must makes you happy. It's probably something to do
He's
with
probably
the
tell you about
keys,
the chord progression and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
What music is your missus into?
She's a music teacher, bro. She's into
Everything,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, she
Remember that trap beat she made that we almost used as the intro?
Yeah, she sent you a bunch of them.
Is she like blonde? Ask her about blonde.
Blonde.
That Frank Ocean album.
Oh, she wouldn't have heard it.
Greatest album of all time.
To be fair, as much as an encyclopedic knowledge of music goes, like more modern music.
Yeah.
If the students
It's
are
not
into
modern,
it,
2012.
if the students are into it, she'll know it. But I think
Yeah.
blonde is more like people in their 20s, isn't it?
Yeah,
For
yeah.
outside of sixth form, outside of her repertoire, I guess a little bit.
She'll know a lot of stuff that I hip her to.
Yeah.
Or I'm sure she would say force her to listen to.
Oh, okay, forcing people. So you want to talk about Russell Brand, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to do it at the end. We have 50 minutes, so.
Yeah, shall we do a quick bit on Russell Brand?
Yeah, man.
Were there any more intros of note? Obviously, I didn't give man chance or anything like that. We can do another proper intro episode. But any more intros of note?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. But as
Mm.
soon as we turn it off, I'll be driving the car tomorrow.
Trust me.
I'll be like, yo, this intro is the
Film. Like if you think of something, film it as a draft on TikTok and we'll just release it.
Bro, I don't even know how to film a draft on TikTok.
I know,
Just
didn't
film
have
it, man.
TikTok.
just film yourself and then save it. But yeah, so obviously I seen on social media yesterday, dispatches are gonna do something. It's about some comedian. This comedian's gonna get done out in it, like it's over for them. And then later on, I saw something. Because obviously you got to look at the sources, innit? So later when I saw something from LBC saying Russell Brand did nice, some things that are being said about him. I didn't put two and two together though, and like I say, yesterday as well I saw Catherine Ryan talking about something, and it weren't until I saw something else this morning that I realised, because it aired yesterday, innit?
Yeah,
The dispatches.
like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, so obviously this morning social media is naming it, innit? So it's like Russell Brand this, Russell Brand that. I was like, damn.
Like, it ain't surprising. And
It's like a hell of a job.
let's be honest, Phillips Curfield's loving it right now.
Yeah, it's like
Succession.
him and a couple other guys are just drinking in the Grand Old Duke of York, aren't they? You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Oh, shit. But one for my fallen Epstein.
But apparently there's more in it. There's like, they're saying David Williams is maybe one of
It
them.
seems like, I don't know, Bitty just seems a bit weird, you get me?
Yeah.
Bitty.
He comes across as very weird.
Yeah.
The dude that let off about Jimmy Savile before it all came out.
Yeah.
For real.
He said he's got someone else on the list.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, it's Schofield after it came out, and I'm pretty sure he went, nah. It's someone big.
That's the thing, innit? As much as I don't want to support Schofield, he had a relationship, he was having thingies, you get me? It weren't like he was running around taking advantage. Well, he might have been. But it ain't like loads of people have come out and said, Schofield did this to me. It's all been about this one boy he had a long relationship with, innit? Which is, I don't know, like, there's nothing wrong with being gay. There is something, I mean, like,
But
he
there's
says he
still-
never hit it till he was of legal age.
But
and
there's still a mad power difference between Phillips Curfield and a little runner. On
Yeah,
this
yeah,
modern,
100%.
isn't it?
100%.
If that's what both their kinks are. Like. Did the dude want to come out and say XYZ I didn't like it and that? Because I didn't
No,
look
he
into
said
it.
that he
was consensual.
was into it, isn't it?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
had
so-
a consensual relationship and then it just
Then
went sour.
You got a dominant sub then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Theoretically speaking,
Yeah.
it's from an external
Yeah.
point of view. With me, he's done very little research, but if that's
Yeah,
if that's the dynamic that they're in, and he's gone, yeah, it's cool, it was cool. Then that's what they're into, and that's fine. But
my
I
only
think the
beef.
thing that they're pissed off about is he came out as gay to cover up the fact that
because he thought that was coming out.
that's what Kevin Spacey
And as well,
did,
Kevin Spacey was weird though, man, because it was.
that was much more. He was being raped.
Yeah, he was 100%. Oh, come and stay in my place. I'll take you to a
That
Broadway
one
show.
pissed me off.
You're not gonna kiss me.
That one pissed me off the most because he is one of my favourite actors.
I know at the time.
Yeah.
Frank's killing it, man. That's Frank right there.
He wants to play.
I was like, I'm supposed to be the fucking
We told him he's the
mascot. That's it. Yeah.
And then it's too loud.
Well, Kevin Spacey was weird, and wow, weird. Oh yeah, because he was in House of Cards, and House of Cards is sick, and then you realise that he was just that geezer in it. He actually was Frank from House of Cards.
And obviously got the iconic role that was
Yeah.
Usual
Yeah,
Suspects
yeah,
role,
yeah.
right?
And even
And American Beauty.
The dude literally Kaiser Sose in us.
He did Kaiser Soze.
and Baby Driver is sort of a bit of a weirdo.
Yeah.
But going back around to Russell Brand, if you didn't see this coming, I don't know what to say.
I know.
If I'm honest.
Yeah.
There is a few things like this all didn't. And they're saying it all happened like quite a while ago.
Like 2012 to 2016.
And I don't want to be a dick, but wouldn't have been during the Me Too movement been a real good time to put it forward then instead of waiting until now.
You're not
and
wrong.
like his defence is all like, I'm talking the truth, and they're trying to do this too. But I have had this. This is just a theory again. It's I'm talking off the top of my head. That he was one of them. What's it called? Is it like double agent or like a plant to make the whole conspiracy thing sound more
industry plant.
Industry plant there to make the conspiracy thing sound more because he makes it sound even wackier than it.
Yeah.
Because I
the
used
simplified version of it.
years ago when he first started his YouTube, he was like going at the Conservatives, and he even had Ed Miliband on his YouTube, didn't he? And I watched it, and I was like, yeah, this is all good. And he was like, don't vote, blah blah blah. And then it just gradually started getting a bit more
weird,
right wing, a bit more Joe Rogan-y. When COVID came out, that was just
hard, isn't it?
next level. And now they're saying even my man, who's that racist geezer, BNP.
Tony Robinson.
Yeah, he's on TikTok defending Russell Brand, saying they're coming for him. If he dies, no, he didn't kill him.
You see, like they might be coming for him and that. Like I don't know, like it doesn't excuse anything that he's done and that, but I don't know. Like I kind of always imagined he was shagging every bird he saw and that kind of thing. And like, let's be honest, like.
Does Willy Wonka like chocolate? Yes. Yes, he does.
No, I was gonna say like, not that a different age makes it anything, but like we're talking about a time when like lad culture was like a lot more acceptable. You get me?
That's
and,
what
like,
all the
being a bit of a perv and slapping bottoms and that, like those kind of things were like being supported by people who would now kind of really not do that. You
That's
get
what
me?
the runners, like all the runners that they interviewed from the shows, like like it was wrong, but it just happened. Like that's what he did, innit? And that's what.
Anything non-consensual, obviously.
Like even
like,
the son, they called him Top Shagger. He won Top Shagger 3 years in a row, innit?
That's what I'm saying. It's like it probably was, but then he was always creepy, like on those shows and that, on Big Mouth and that. He was a creepy motherfucker.
You know, because of the nature of the song, I can't say anybody's names, but our mutual friend, whose name begins with S, who's my wife's friend.
Yes, I know the song.
You know the song that's called, and the hook of the song goes, rapey, 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 rapey. I'll try and find a copy of it.
But
a copy of
in all fairness, the song was talking about Facebook rape.
Facebook rape, but
like when you get raped.
It was also, there was the date rape side of it as well. And when I asked where she got the idea for this one, she went, I just thought about Russell Brand. I was just like, and this was 2009.
Yeah.
That's how long ago it was that he's had this whole idea that some women look at him and go, "Oh, my man's a bit rapey."
Yeah. 100%.
But apparently there's WhatsApp groups with all the female comedians, and they like drop in who to avoid, and he was the top one. He was the top one to avoid.
But then I can imagine, right, and this is the reality of it. Like you can imagine that those kind of lists exist about Parliament and that kind of thing. You get me? I can guarantee Boris Johnson's at the top of it for like slapping bottoms or whatever. You know what I mean? Like
we can go anywhere. Even like we can go somewhere and be like, he's a bit of stay away from him. He's a bit
you always hit people on it when you know that someone's a bit.
Okay, just before we log off, can I get your opinion on this stuff? So obviously, like I was saying in the kitchen, in the last couple weeks since what's her name, the baby murdering chick.
Oh, the nurse one.
Yeah. Since her murdering, what we've had is bans on Miracle Whip or whatever the fuck it's called.
What you mean?
Korean?
No, the laughing gas stuff.
Someone we know is going to be crying right now.
They've said that about 4 times. So they're going to ban nitrous oxide.
They're doing a ban on the single-use vapes, which I think is really good because
I agree with that.
Because when the rig that you've got, like kids ain't got time to run around and go to shops and deal with burnt out coils, so it's just going to stop.
And when you call it a rig, you know it's big.
Yeah, that's what I call it, a rig. And then
doubles up as a self-defense weapon.
XL bullies. Is it just me, or is the government pointing a finger at the public a lot, considering that they've really fucked up?
Conservative, they've always done that.
Now this is what it is. The Conservatives are about to lose power, and they know their vote is the old people. And what gets old people's votes? Banning shit that they don't understand what the young people use in it.
Which is drugs.
But I agree with the vape one.
Yeah, I agree with the vape one.
Let people vape.
But then at the same time, they're the ones that brought these into the market anyway, and I guarantee. And this is the thing as well. What was it I heard? He's
just seen the Professor X.
Yeah, I'm doing. You can't see. Trying to figure out these. trying to figure out what games these hoes are playing. Basically, I heard Sunak's got money in a vape company, one of his friends, his wife has, but they're gonna ban disposable vapes apart from maybe one.
Yeah.
And so basically, he's giving himself a corner on the
that's
market.
like, that always happened years ago. Theresa May's husband owned G4S, and they wanted to privatise the police and the prisons for G4S, even though when the Olympics was on, G4S fucked up the whole Olympics, isn't it?
Well, yeah, they got done for all the shit they were doing in Mincing Green as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know.
But with the dog thing, innit, like, a dog's a dog, innit?
It's dumb.
That's how you
Guns don't kill people, people do.
I think it's the idea of this amount of damage the dog can do. I'm just going to put this just to, because we're going to flip the vibe on that. Certain dogs are more dangerous because they can do more damage. Like, fucking pit bull can do much damage than a lab.
Shih Tzu.
Well, no, we'll go with dog, but it's not too far off the same size, isn't it? Like a
Chihuahuas
Labrador.
are aggressive, but if they're biting you, what's going to happen?
And that's why
But if you put a Chihuahua's attitude in a Rottweiler, it's fuck you up, innit?
But then this is what I was saying to my girl, is that like the amount of things that people have done, like obviously they're talking about all these statistics. Number one, the guy in Brum, the owner was like 60 years old.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like, it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not like a young kid, you get me? Like, I think a lot of the portrayal is all hip hop boys have got their LX bullies, and it's like, this is a 60-year-old man, you get me?
But also, like,
and it was cross.
Bring in a license where if you
That's
got
what I
the
was
dog,
saying this morning.
get a license, and then if you can't handle your dog,
well, no, like, get a license, like a car thing. Do your theory on dogs. Like, you've got to go take your dog and, like, have lessons. Because my cousin took his dog to, like, finishing school, innit? And, like, he trained his dog in school, you get me? And, like, I think people should have to do that before you have to have a license to have a dog.
Well, you can say, I wanted to go out, say I just went out and got an XL bully now. Just quickly went out and got one. If I train it, obviously train it perfectly, you have basically, if the police then catch me walking the dog and both of us have to essentially do a test. They won't just destroy it on the spot. You can then get what's called an exemption card. So then every time you take your dog out, you take your exemption card out, please roll up on you, you go, look,
there you go.
He's passed all the tests.
Mine's in them COVID passes, man.
But I think they're going to have the balls off, and they have to have
there has to be neuter sprayed, chips, and something else.
This is the thing that gets me, right, like you say, it is the dogs, people who aren't working their dogs, right, but then, and I don't know like what the numbers are, but imagine how many people have been attacked on fox hunts and those kind of things by these dogs that are specifically trained to hunt and bite and kill. And like, I guarantee there's gonna, like, these dogs are trained to kill things, right, but I bet you when these dogs are attacking people, like, it's not the same. Obviously it's out in the sticks, no one cares, like, they deal with it on a local level. But when you look at like the propaganda about dogs and bullies and how dangerous they are, it's like, these dogs aren't being trained to kill. There are dogs in this country that are being trained to kill, and they live in the higher echelons. You know what I mean? Like, if we had money for like kennels and that kind of thing, even people raising these bullies wouldn't be having the same sort of issues. Like, I don't know, support, kind of.
We know some people raise bullies to be evil. Though.
Yeah. And it's the puppy farms as well, isn't it? Just banging them out. And,
it's the same as any sort of raising anything, can it? Like kids, puppies, kittens, they all need like love and attention, and if you don't give them that, they're gonna grow up kind of fucked.
You're much like humans in it as well. If you get, like you were saying with puppy farms, if you get one that's been genetically inbred for like 5 generations, it's going to be tapped just like you get humans. If you inbreed them, they end up tapped, in it.
100%.
So,
we're done.
I think we're done. What I was going to say, D, is...
I'm going to do one last thing because we're on about the people that have lists about them. What was his name that used to do that show and then dude killed himself, the daytime show where he slags off poor people?
Did you say Jeremy Kyle?
Yeah, Jeremy Kyle. There's the known thing that he had a note going around that women could not be left alone in a room with him.
Yeah, Jeremy Kyle. Don't forget what he done with his flipping... with his missus and how he got his missus. We won't go into it. Anyone from Birmingham knows how Jeremy Kyle got his missus because you used to listen to BRMB.
Go into it, bro.
Don't you know?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so long story short, he was doing a competition to get
someone where I used to work.
Yeah.
Not that competition, but they got married. Are you on about the marriage?
Yeah, the marriage competition.
They got married and they lived in the house for a year and then they got divorced after the year.
Yeah. But yeah, Jeremy Kyle had a show where he could win a wedding. And one of the winners, he ran off with the bride in it. Yeah. And married her and that.
Yeah. But even now, the last wife, she dipped off and he's got a new thing now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And now on this new Talk TV, that new...
Oh yeah, because it's Piers Morgan's
he's
bitch
all
now,
over that. He's all over that. Bro, I didn't know. Do you remember Balls of Steel? The presenter is some right-wing presenter on that Talk TV now, isn't it?
Yeah.
The comedian, I can't remember his name.
Balls of Steel. Oh. Is he
got
the...
curly hair.
Yeah, I know who you're on about. I did not know that though.
Yeah, man.
He's like a fucking dickhead, isn't on this now?
He's on the list. What is it? Balls of Steel.
The presenter.
Is that old one?
I don't know.
Ned, what was your favourite skit from
Ned.
Still, Ned is fucking
Ned
just
was-
rolling up on the public.
But I did like the bunny boy, like, you know, when she used to go on the thing.
Yeah. I saw.
A couple of times I thought, like, alright, she's
Yeah.
gonna get fucked up this time, but
And the people that used to bang in the taxi and that.
yeah,
Have you
the
seen
devil as well.
Oh yeah, he was funny.
I saw, you know, this guy here. I don't know what his name is.
Oh,
Was Fancy a Bum? Was that Balls of Steel? Fancy a Bum? He was
that's a
funny.
copy balls for a tenner.
I don't know what the comedian's name is, but he's the voiceover for I don't smoke the reefer.
Marcus Brickstock, innit?
Is that the one from Balls of Steel?
No. But
He
he's
he found him on the way there. Oh,
But
I
he's
saw
the,
that advert for not so
Yeah.
long.
He's the, do you know that I don't smoke a pipe, I don't smoke a
I
cigar.
saw that.
That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you
the-
see it on
on the
thinking.
aeroplane.
Yeah, it's like it's a skit, he's in
So
the
I
airplane,
didn't
he's like,
even
do
know-
you smoke? No, I don't smoke.
I didn't even know it was a
Grown ups,
skit.
I don't smoke pipe, I don't smoke.
smoke
I don't
weed.
smoke the reefer! So he says it like that at the end.
you
and-
Oh,
expect
he says that as well.
Yeah,
I just dashed that in there.
But you expect the beat to drop and
Yeah,
the beat
yeah, it's like doom, 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 doom. We'll end on this, doom, doom, doom.
mate.
See you later, guys. Doom, doom.